and welcome back to Retrospect My Fantasy, where we are currently taking a look at the Final Fantasy franchise, and we're on installment number 8. I want to make a few announcements before we continue on with the game. Announcement number 1, we are 2 followers away from reaching our goal of 25, at which point we will have a 24-hour stream. Those 2 new subscribers, by the way, are Skeeth420 and Kishan. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not. Announcement number 2, if you scroll down my page just a little bit, you'll see a link to my Twitter. Pinned on the front page of my Twitter is a poll, and that poll is for who should join Squall in our primary team for Final Fantasy VIII. And then announcement number 3, final announcement. On Friday, so just a couple days away, Desert Bus for Hope begins. It's a charity. It's run on stream. They have it's run on Twitch. It's brought to us by Loading Ready Run, an internet comedy group. It's great fun. They do a lot of giveaways, a lot of raffles, some auctions, a lot of kind of impromptu sketch comedy, dance parties, just all around a lot of good fun. So if you want to check that out, I'm going to be hosting that for its entire run, which is usually about a week long. I'm going to continue doing my normal streams, 7 to 9 p.m., Monday through Friday. But I'm also going to be hosting that. So check it out here. Check it out on their own Twitch page. Check it out on their website. Doesn't matter to me. I just want you guys to check it out because I think they do very, very good work. Alright, so let's get this up to where we need to. Come on, Zell, stack. Get the, 9 that you need. I mean, Quistis is gonna get all of hers in fucking no time flat, but Zell, I really need you to get the, 12. I think it's, 12 that he actually needs. Ho-ho! 3? Heck yeah, my man. Oh man, that really kind of hurt Quistis. Actually, that would really mess up some of the characters. So let's go ahead and do that, and then this. That way, when he casts Thundaga, it doesn't completely mess up Sylphie or Zell. And besides, Carbuncle is just super cute. So, we're trying to... I believe Zell and Quistis are the last ones that actually need life. Pretty sure everyone else has a full 100. At which point... As soon as Quistis is done stacking up on life, she's going to start drawing death. Meanwhile, Zell is going to continue on the life train until he is all stocked up, at which point we'll have him just start attacking as well. If you're wondering what that clinking sound is, that is me stirring the 1 teaspoon of brown sugar into my coffee. Boing! Yeah! I mean, it's not going to do anything to him either, but I'd rather do nothing to him than damage to us, so there's that. Alright. Quisty has gained all the life she can. Meanwhile, Selfie's just going to keep attacking this guy for a very small amount. Zell's got to be getting close on that. That is actually really creepy when the camera pans below him like that, and all we see is his eyes. Here is a good question. Will this work? Oh, hey! That's convenient. That was a very convenient timing. Wow, you really don't want Carbuncle coming up to you. Like, really don't want Carbuncle coming up. Oh, shit. Good job, Selfie. Another Dynamo Stone that we don't really need. But let's just make sure that everybody... Zell is missing 4. You know what? I'm okay with that. And how is she doing? 36 death? That's not great, but I'll take it. We can always get more. Alright, so now that we've gone through our announcements, we got through that battle and drew pretty much the last of the life that we need, as well as a fairly significant number of deaths. Let's move up and continue on. We want to go up the ladder. Ooh, we're making a pretty penny right now, aren't we? Alright, so here we are. Whew, we just made it. Here we go. Hit the switch. All right. What's gonna happen? Irvin! I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I always choke like this. I tried to act all cool, joke around, but I just can't handle the pressure. Forget it. Just shoot. My bullet. The sorceress. I'll go down in history. I'd change history of Galbadia. Of the world. It's all too much. Enough. Just shoot. I can't, damn it. Irvin, calm down. Everyone's waiting on you. I don't care if you miss. Whatever happens, just leave the rest to us. Just think of it as a signal. A sign for us to make our move. Just a signal? That's it. Please. Just a sign. Protect. It was dead on target, too. I'm sorry. It's okay. Your aim was perfect. Just leave the rest up to me. I'm going in for the sorceress. Irvin, Renoa, just be ready to back me up. Well... Well, at least we have Invincible Moon. So we'll start working on Angelo recovery. Take care of Renoa. Hey, there was a good jump. Also, Squall will cut down everyone that gets in his way. Like, the cutscenes in this tell an amazing story. It's the rest of the game that's not particularly amazing. And even then, the base storyline, not that bad. Especially Disc 1. Also, how did we shoot her from the front when we just pulled in from behind? Well, this is how it turned out. So you've become the sorceress's lapdog. I prefer to be called her knight. This has always been my dream. Fighting me? Or becoming a knight of an evil sorceress? Hey, Cypher. Really? Is that all you got? Ugh, not bad. Yeah, I can take that all day, Cypher. I lost? Yeah, I beat you on accident. You're losing it, Cypher. A seed planted in a rundown garden. Yeah, maybe. That's fine. Because I can beat you as well. Because I am ridiculously overpowered right now. Oh, damn it. Ah, your weapon looks really cool. I have to redeem myself. Oh wait, what the hell am I doing? Don't draw that. Dispel? Kind of important. Damn it. Hey, good job, Renoa. Yeah, not a big deal. Yeah, the only person you can actually hurt is Renoa. And I'll just cast Life on her. Thank you for all the magic, by the way. It's oh so helpful. I guess I could cast those Curas that I accidentally stole. Oh shit, no I can't, because he doesn't have magic. Oh well. Woo! Man. Them suckers hurt. I'm being a dick. I'm sorry. And this is gonna be really sad. Renoa's gonna beat her doing like 90 damage a hit. And why? Because these two assholes are too busy stealing magic. I mean, to be fair, double, life, dispel, those are all pretty powerful spells. But still. Why aren't you attacking Renoa? This is bullshit. This is sexist bullshit right here. I'm joking. It's not sexist at all. It's because they're the two most powerful characters. Unfortunately, this is using the part of the game's programming against it. Bosses typically go for the two strongest characters. Because if you can defeat the two strongest characters, then the rest of the team should fall apart. Right? Unfortunately, what they didn't count on was some jackass spending an entire weekend grinding out two characters. Because they were streaming this a decade later. God, how many doubles does he need? Well, pretty soon here. Ooh, can we get Invincible Moon now? All right, Angelo. What are we gonna get? Angelo Cannon. That's fine. Go ahead and use it out on Irvin. He's out of space. Yeah, real boring. We haven't even... Or my two most powerful characters haven't even attacked you yet. Oh man, I should have gone for it. Yeah, she does not have that many hit points. Dang it. Yeah, because I cast those Curas. Alright. Ooh, we got an elixir. Oh, that's it. Edia, you're so funny. Because here's what's gonna happen now. Is I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. Because you can't beat me. God dang it. Oh, so he wasn't even actually missing that many, Kira. Oh, really? Angelo Cannon! Glad we got that elixir from her. Thundaga? Damn it. No. Impudent seeds. Nice. Yeah, you don't have to be able to beat her. If you can lose that fight, and it's just fine. In fact, it's a lot easier if you do. Well, that sucked. Squall just took a giant icicle to the chest, which has nothing to do with the spell Blizzard, Blizzar, or Blizzaga. I believe she lips no Squall, but I could be wrong. So, Squall's dead. So this is about as far as I usually get in this game. Uncle Laguna, there's someone here to see you. Huh? Me? What's this person look like? He's wearing funny clothes. He's talking to Rain right now. Is he at the pub? Yep, that's why I came over to get you, Uncle Laguna. Am I a good girl? No, you're not. It's dangerous to be out there by yourself. What if a monster comes and attacks you? It's only next door. It's okay. It's still dangerous. And since you're such a cute little girl, the monsters will especially be after you. They'll catch you, and then they'll suck out all your blood. And if anything like that should happen, Uncle Laguna's gonna cry. I'll be okay. I'll just call, Yo, Uncle Laguna. You'll come rescue me, right? Ellen, wait. Ooh, Kiraga. Don't need it. But that's good to know that it's there. So we are Squall right now. And we still have all of our Aereo spells, although we just added 100 to spell, because he already had that. Oh, I guess he does have one open slot right now. Okay. Well, we need to use up all of our aura spells. So, we are going to take item off for magic. Yep, she most certainly is, because she waited this time. Dear Alone's father and mother, Alone has been a good girl today, right? Yep. Looking after a little girl. In the pub, huh? Now's your chance. Chance? Alright. You understand, Alone? Now go to your room and play. I got in trouble. That's because you broke your promise. Too bad. Laguna, use proper English when speaking to Alone. I got in trouble. Too bad. It's been a while, Laguna. Kyros! He's Uncle Laguna's friend. He dresses funny, but he's not a bad guy. Nope, don't care about friends. Looking for hidden draw points. Gotta find them. Ooh, there's a bedroom up here. There's a whole apartment up here. If I remember correctly, we come up here anyway. So let's go back downstairs. You seem well. Yeah, you too. After we almost died. Hey, how long has it been? You know, our grand escape from Cetra. That was... one would usually call that being chased out. I thought so. Well, I would say about a year or so. I was bedridden for over 6 months. Seemed like every bone in my body was in pieces. I nursed him back to health. Thank you for taking good care of Laguna. I was able to recover in about a month or so. Ever since then, I've been searching for you. Why? After leaving the army, well, just killing time, I guess. Life's pretty boring without you, as entertainment, my man. It's a harsh thing to say. I've been living a productive life here. I think I understand what you mean, though. So what do you want to know? How's Ward doing? Ward quit the army too. Luckily he found a job. He's working pretty hard. What's he doing? He's a janitor down at the district prison. Wow. Can't picture him mopping floors, but I'm glad he's doing well. Oh. And he never got his voice back. You could basically tell what he wants from his facial expressions. So what do you want to know? How's Julia doing? I don't know. You mean Julia the singer? That's right. Laguna really admired her and always frequented her nightclub. Shut up, so what if I did? Julia used to sing at a nightclub? No, she didn't just sing, she played the piano too. And the first song she released was Eyes on Me. How does that song go? You don't know? Well, you never let me hear it. I don't think you listen to music. The song's about being in love. I really like it. Heard she recently got married. Oh yeah? To some army general, right? General Caraway or something. I'm not too sure. I read in a magazine that her true love went off to war and never came back. General Caraway comforted her while she was feeling down. That's how they got to know each other. So she didn't wait for the soldier to come back. So what? Who cares? As long as she's happy, right? That's all that matters. Ain't that right, Al? Right! Uncle Laguna and Rain are... Ah! Okay, enough talk about this. So what do you want to know? I think the fairies are here. Fairies? Yeah, I guess so. Then our work today should be a cinch. I'm looking forward to the battle. So what do you want to know? Let's talk later. Time to do some work. Alright. So what's your plan? You're gonna stick around for a bit, right? Would that be okay? If you work for what you eat. If that's fine with you, you're more than welcome. Alright, and Kyros is Zell. That's... or not Zell, he's, Irvin. Oh, is he Irvin? No, I think he is Zell. Easiest way to find out. No, he is... no one. Which means he's either Renoa or... Selfie. I'm gonna have to re-equip everybody anyway. So... let's go ahead and give up all the ones that need. Magic. Draw. GF. H. Nope. Go ahead and do this, and then that, and then that. There we go. Ooh, but damn. Got in a fight real early. Oh, just a giant caterpillar. Ooh, what is this? Slow? Yeah, we need that. We need slow and stop. Unfortunately, this is mostly what this game turns into. I'm really sorry for that, guys. Come on. Ooh. Ooh, those pop burns are feeling real good. Unfortunately, Laguna does not have any open spells that I can think of after this one. Open spell slots. So we're gonna have to burn through a lot if we also want to get him stopped. We're gonna have to sync up which ones these guys are using. That way they can... that way Laguna can ditch all of his back onto Kyros. Something like Fira or Blizzra. That way they can get it twice as quickly. Or rather, get rid of them twice as quickly. Or maybe just Kira. Maybe we'll just sit here and burn through all the Kiras on one person. Unless... nope. Okay, so he will then... what do we want to use? How about... scan. Yep. That is fine. Meanwhile, Kyros is gonna draw all of his stops. So how you guys doing? Having a good early middle week so far? Let's get those cures going. Gotta burn through these spells, man. Just gotta waste them. God, I really wish there was a way that I could just take all of the spell and remove it, delete it, change it back into items, something. God, I guess I could get rid of Meltdown, but I really want to keep that one. Yeah, man, Kira's the way to go. Because I can just keep casting that regardless of their hit points over and over and over again. As long as we're in battle, that is. Come on. I really don't want to have to do it this way, but I can't think of another way to do it. I mean, seriously, how else am I going to do this? I mean, it's going to be a long time before I have convert to high level spell. Once Kyros has 99 or 100 stops, then we'll just kill this guy and we'll try and figure something out. Well, we can transfer a whole bunch of them at least over to Kyros. Is this gonna be enough to kill him? Not quite. It's good. That was, though. So first off, brothers, no. No, no, no! Spirit Junction. And then... okay. For instance, take scan. Nope. No way to just dump spells. Alright, well. I think the Essler soldiers are really coming. That was 2 years ago, right? They would have been here by now. But you never know what a country ruled by a sorceress could be up to. That is true. Seems you've recovered fully. Perhaps it's time to come back to the army. No. We are not army folks. Do we look like army folks? Because we're not army folks. Ooh. What does the mosquito have? The bite bug. Fire and scan. Caterpillar has the same things. Okay, so... do we both have a full set of scan? He doesn't. That's fine, because then we can just Kira the heck out of him. We only need to burn through, like, 23 on Kiros. So once we're down to about, what, 77? And then the next fight. Oh. I should have just traded him for the stop. The scan for the stop. Because Kyrus has so many slots open still. But this will work. This will get the job done, most certainly. And then they can move on to only using attack spells. I mean, like crazy, but... because for every single one that they use, for every turn... Hey, Gracker! Thanks for the shout-out, by the way. That got 2 more people. So we're a couple steps closer. And yes, Cyan's storyline is by far, at least in my opinion, by far the saddest, because it's also very, very relatable. Like, you could imagine having children and a wife, and having to lose them, and then face them again. I mean, not on a evil train that is the train to the afterlife. I mean, that part is a little fantastical, but... you know, having to face the fact that they're passing on. So what we're doing right now is we're trying to burn through spells. That way Laguna / Squall has more spell slots open, so he can draw the spells that he needs to actually be as powerful as his level would indicate. Because how this game works is whenever it goes to a dream sequence, or a sequence using Laguna and his friends, it just... Laguna is always Squall, and then the allies, his friends, are others. It's someone else randomly from the party. Well, I mean, not randomly. For this instance, I believe it is Zell, I think. Filling the role of Kyros. Or rather, Kyros is filling the role of Zell. But because there's no way that we can just dump magic, we have to do something kind of ridiculous like this. Oh no, it's a heart-wrenching. It is... I don't think it is the saddest moment of Final Fantasy, but it's probably in the top 3 or 4. Unfortunately, the other ones are also in Final Fantasy VI. Everyone in that... Pretty much everyone in that game is a tragic character, except for their tragic backstory actually kind of makes sense. In a fantastical sort of way. Alright, I think... No, we don't have enough gone because we can just do the math. 36... 83, yeah, definitely not. And it's well worth it. That game has such a good storyline that it's worth fighting through the fields. Good. Alright, so... 81... 34... So now we're at 80 and 33. So we need to burn 6 more turns? 7 more turns? Yeah, 7 more turns. And then we can just kill these things with Blizzra, Thundra. Whatever aura spell we choose. Ooh, maybe I should cure the enemies. If only they were undead, that would work. So 78, 77 and 30. Nope, that's 107. I don't doubt it for 1 second. I remember the first time I played that game, back when emulators were first becoming a thing, when I was, like, popular thing, when I was in high school. I decided that I would play through all the old Final Fantasy games that I had never gotten a chance to play. Started with, 1 and 2. Wasn't really all that impressed, especially with 2. In fact, I never finished 2 until I did it for the stream. Which, by the way, if you can get past its weird leveling system, great game. It's also very good. It's a lot smaller scope, so it doesn't feel so sprawling and ginormous. Very good game. With actually a pretty good storyline. 3 I played through it, but it was kind of weird because it was a fan edit of the script, so it wasn't perfect. But it was decent. Played through 4, thought it was alright. Played through 5, thought that one was really good. And then I got to 6. And I remember pretty much, like, the moment I started playing 6, I was maybe like 4 or 5 hours into the game. And I just was like, I remember passing the floppy disk around to everybody, the 3x5 floppy, to everybody I knew, and telling them that they needed to play this game. Because that's how awesome it was. That was about the time that this game came out. Alright, so 71 and 24. Yep. Alright. Oh, shit. Lazara. I'm glad I replayed 7, even though it's not my favorite. Because I had soured on it a lot. And it's not as bad as I recall. As I, like, looking back on it, recalled it being. But I still have problems with the storyline. But, you know, that's all personal. Like, I don't begrudge anyone for loving that storyline. I just think it has a few storytelling problems. So let's see here. We need to cure that poison. And then we need to give you all of those. And all of that one spell. Alright, so now that we have that, now we can run into another caterpillar and steal all of its stops, hopefully. For Laguna this time. Been here for 2 years, boy is it's boring. It's a heck of a lot better than what Esther soldiers do. They kidnap little girls, you know. I think they're looking for a sorceress to, a successor to Sorceress Adele to rule of Esther. If they come back here again, I'm sure it'll be for a long this time. Huh. But they gotta get through me. Been here for 2 years? He knows people's names? It's a good soldier. Especially considering all the other dicks in this army. Alright, so. Let's get them stops. Meanwhile, Kyros can cure us. See what I did there? I'm sorry. Can keep us topped off and healthy. Oh man, I should have split the stops and had them both draw. That way they would get through it really quickly. God. I'm kind of dumb sometimes. Ooh, damn. Ah, noses. Why do they itch? And why do they only itch while I'm streaming? Come on, Kyros. Get your limit up. No? Fine, fine. Don't get your limit up. See if I care. Yeah. Yeah. I want to say I did that on my run as well. Because I just wasn't, you know, you're in the heat of the moment. Their hit points are down. You just got to get them back up. And how do you get people's hit points back up? Well, you use a potion. Yep. Oh shit, is he already full up? Heck yeah, alright. So let's go ahead and Blizzara this guy. Exactly, in the heat of the moment. Ooh, sticky web. No! Don't cast stop on me. Oh. Having the extra weight of these headphones on my head really makes popping my neck super easy. And I love it. Although I'm sure it sounds absolutely horrifying with my neck being like half a foot away from my mic. Ooh, and we got some wizard stone? Heck yeah, man, I am totally down for that. Alright, so gotta clear this area of some monsters. I remember there's... I know there's another draw point. I want to say it's in a field. Don't quote me on that. Or, yeah, we'll go ahead and quote me on that. That's fine. I'll take that one. Yeah. Yeah, that's about what I expect. Good job, Kyros. I call hacks. That is a bug, and we just hit it with blizzards. Any bug that I know of would die in a blizzard. Well, maybe not die. Maybe you would just enter a torpor-like state. But still. It would not keep fighting. Oh, maybe it's that one right there. Drain? Yeah, it looks like Kyros can use some drain. 11 of them. Hot damn. Ooh, a couple of bugs. Come on. Get rid of them. Actually, in a weird way, I kind of don't want a single spell to kill the enemy. Because I want to use more spells to kill the enemy, but still. I do want them to be over quickly. Or over with quickly. Come on. Yeah. Good job. Finally. Alright, man, we're gonna have... God, I'm gonna have... Yeah, that's I was going to work on my emotes this weekend, but I think I'm just going to have to spend the whole weekend burning down spells. Just getting rid of all the spells. Alright, well, that's another antidote down. Alright, what's in this flower shop? It's been quite some time now since you recovered from your injuries. Thanks to everyone in town. This here town must be quite dull for a young lad like yourself. Perhaps it's time to return to Delling City. What if I don't want to go back to Delling City? Did you ever think of that? You old biddy. Don't even have a draw spot in your entire house. God. Okay, I don't think we want to go to the Chocobo Crossing yet, because I want to say that's the end. What's this way? Found a reflect, huh? No, don't need that. Huh. I wonder what happened here. Because that doesn't look really all that good. Do it. Mess up that caterpillar. Come on, Kyros. Oh, yeah. More ice magic. More ice magic. Man, this caterpillar is putting up quite the fight. Cypher didn't even put up as much fight as this caterpillar did. Damn. Alright, so we are 1 hour into our stream. Just got a few announcements that I want to go over. Announcement number 1. We are 2 followers away from reaching our goal of 25, at which point we will have our second 24-hour stream. So if you happen to know anybody that might be interested in what we're doing here with Final Fantasy, or any of the future franchises, such as Doom, Tomb Raider, Dungeon Siege, Fallout, let them know. Give them a link, word of mouth. Just bring them here, and I'll do my best to keep them here. Announcement number 2. If you scroll down my page just a little bit, you'll see a link to my Twitter. Pinned on the front page of my Twitter is a straw poll for who our primary team should be. I'm pretty sure I have all the options that are available there. If not, feel free to message me here on Twitch or reply to the tweet, and I will consider that your vote. And last but not least, on Friday, a charity called Desert Bus for Hope is starting. They raise money for Child's Play. It's run by an internet comedy group called Loading Ready Run. They do a lot of impromptu sketches. They have a lot of giveaways, auctions, raffles. I highly recommend, if you have the option, that you check it out. Because not only is it for a good cause, but it's a lot of fun. It, in genuine seriousness, is a lot of fun to watch. It usually lasts about a week long, and I will be streaming it, or hosting it the entirety of its run, but I will not stop doing my own streams, Monday through Friday, 7 to 9. Those are going to continue as per normal, but in between those streams, you will have a lot of good quality sketch comedy going on. So, back to the bug killing. God, we're exterminators, aren't we? That's all we are now. We're just exterminators. We used to be like... Well, we were kind of crappy soldiers, but... We used to be soldiers, and now we're just exterminators. I mean, that's fine. It's just kind of, you know... a little lackluster after the romance and the drama of being a soldier. I mean, all we're doing is fighting giant bugs. Granted, those giant bugs could easily kill a normal person who wasn't, you know, an adventurer, but still, they're just giant bugs. Actually, speaking of giant bugs, if you want to know how bad a giant bug can be, go and watch the movie Mist. Or The Mist? I think it's The Mist. There's some giant bugs in that, and they wreak some pretty serious havoc. And it's just in general a good movie. I can genuinely recommend it. The ending is a bit rough. Yeah, I gotta say that. So, if you don't want a very serious tearjerker, hold off on watching the last about 10 minutes of the movie. Once the main characters get into a car, you can stop there if you don't want some serious shit. No! I really want to just keep mugging you, but... or mugging the enemies, but I gotta burn through these damn spells. Sorry, I got a text message from my fam. Alright. I so seldom get text messages that whenever I actually get one, I check it pretty much immediately because it's usually pretty important. But this one is just confirming whether or not I can go out with them to dinner for the holidays. They're going out of town, which, unfortunately, thanks to my work, I cannot do. Alright, so we just busted into somebody's house. Alright, let's go into the hotel. Well, I don't see anyone here. Anyone else starting to get a little, worried? There's a very, distinct lack of individuals here. There we go, all cured up. God, we have almost no money. Thought we got paid. Let's see here, this is the hell? You've recovered, now get out of here. God, this guy's kind of a jerk. Can't really afford much more. Good enough. But do they not like me because I draw attention of monsters? Because I also kill said monsters, so I don't really know what the problem is. Is that just me? Am I mean about that? Should I have been nicer to that guy? Oh, there we go. That is fine. Because Kyros is strong enough in magic to continue to wreck face. Really? Silly caterpillar. I think it's been smoking a bit too much of that hookah. Come on. Nice. You know, a Laguna statue? Not bad. I'd go for one. Come on. All I really want is for every enemy to take exactly 2 of these spells. 1 from each of them. Because that all, we can continue to just burn down through all the spells. No problem, right? And then, because we're effectively using double, we can consolidate and get through them all. No worries. Well, nothing here. She's doing fine. That's good, but it'd be better if you left. Alright, I guess I'll head back. Man, that sucks that they hate me. Does everyone in this town hate me? Why do they hate me? What did I do? I don't like this place. They're mean. Also, I need to fix Squall / Laguna's magic setup to put all the spells that we want to use up front, and then all the spells that we want to like really keep to the far back. Oh, this sleepy little hamlet. Oh yeah, they really don't like me here. Everyone wants me to leave. That old lady wanted me to leave. The guy in the shop wants me to leave. There's no one in the hotel. That house we broke into has nothing going on in it. It's not very nice of them. Alright, well that was easy. Ooh, more drain. Dang it! Ah. I'm a neck-popping fiend, by the way. I do it over the course of a day probably 20, 30 times. It's pretty fucking ridiculous. I know I don't curse that often on stream. That's on purpose now. I used to curse about every other word, but I try to keep it a little bit on the down low these days because, I mean, it doesn't improve my stream to do so, so why do it? Blizzara. That's what we want to keep using. And then we'll take Lagunas. That way we can open up a spell slot just that much faster from Squall. Because that's, at least right now, that's who needs spell slots the most, is Squall. Yeah! Pump that fist in the air. Eight more? I mean, it's not bad, but it could have been better. Could have gotten a lot more than 8. Actually, while we're here, let's go ahead and do that. So first let's do attack, and then manually Thundara, arrow, scan, is that it? Just 4 spells that we need to burn through? No, there's got to be a water one as well, so we'll switch those around. There's got to be a better version of water. I just don't know what it is. That'll open up 5 slots, and what do we need? We need triple, death. We already have meltdown. We already have in our inventory. We need more haste. We need more meltdown. We need more float. Maybe we don't need float. That's something to think about, but for now, I think we're good there. And how are our GFs doing? Man, that is something that I'm not really looking forward to, is going through and redistributing abilities on our GFs. That way all of our GFs can have, like, we don't need every GF to have magic GF draw item. If I can't remember how many GFs there are, but if there's 3, 6, 9, I know there's 9. If there's 18 GFs, which I don't think there are, we can get rid of, like, we can get rid of 3 of these on each GF, and just make sure that everybody has a total of 3 GFs. So it's here. We already have so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's 16. So just shy, but our primary team is all that we really need to worry about when it comes to that. And then the last ones can each have 2. 3, 6, 9. That would leave 7. Ooh, Blizzara doesn't do that much. Or Blizzara, Thundara. Maybe we should be using Thundara instead, so we can burn through more of it. Is it going to heal the bite bug? Or the caterpillar? It is not. Good. There we go. It's going to take a little bit longer to win each fight, but hey, then we get to, you know, murder more enemies. Or use more spells to murder the same enemies. Burn through our spells that much faster per fight. Whew. Man, that could have been bad. Getting poisoned. Alright, well, let's get rid of the bite bug first, because the last thing we need is more poison. Damn. Kyros, you really need some high levels, man. Or whoever you're based on. Definitely not Selfie. Or, Quistis. Probably not Renoa either. So either Zell or Irvine. Based on level, I'm probably going to say Irvine. There we go. Yeah. Time for little heals. Ooh, he must have leveled up once. Alright. I have a simple question. What exactly do you do here? It's like this. All the working men in this town were sent off to war. The only ones still left in this town are old people, children, chocobos, dogs, and cats. And I'm sure you've noticed, but the monsters have made their way into town. This here town looks really good, took really good care of me. So basically, I want to return the kindness. You're looking at the Monster Hunter of Winhill. So, as of today, you'll be my assistant. We're on patrol of the town up to the entrance. If we see anyone in need along the way, we'll help them. That's our basic duty. Okay. I already made it all the way out to the front of the town. God dang it. Oh man, I can't wait to go to a really basic level area and sit there casting nothing but scan for hours over the weekend. That is gonna be... oh man, that is just gonna be the bee's knees. Word of advice, if you get this for PC, do not do what I did, and do not use the magic booster option from the launcher. Because what you'll end up with is all your characters that you have access to will have 100 of a lot of spells. Which, although very nice early on, when you start getting to the point where you can actually, like, conjunction and need only the best spells, and you need to get a whole bunch of those, it gets tedious getting rid of them. All the mid to base level spells. Also, if you do that and you need to get rid of a bunch of spells, use all your middle level spells and then use the the ability that allows you to fuse together base level spells, or refine base level spells into mid level spells. I think it's called mid magic refinement. It's the way to go. And then once you have no more base level spells, then you can start working on getting rid of the mid level spells. Like, I might even get rid of double, even though I spent so much time getting them. Just because. There's a spell called triple that is better. It's double, but better. Alright, our first patrol complete. Yeah, but triple. And how's it going, Arcana Tube? We're to report to the commander and assistant commander. I mean, the woman at the pub? Her name's Rain. Rain, okay? She saved my life. And the assistant commander is Alon. Alon? Alon? I don't know how to pronounce that one. She seems like a really nice person, but easily taken in by a hotshot. A hotshot? Okay, let's step up our trouble a notch. Assistant Kiros, let's come up with a plan after we get back to base. He is way into that. Yeah, but I can put triple in that slot. I mean, I'm a ways off from getting triple, but... Right now, I'm just trying to burn through all my mid-level spells. Alright, let's freeze these bugs down. Which, considering that we create a giant pillar of ice... I mean, that's a lot of cold localized in a very small area. I'm surprised they don't die from, like... or go into torpor or whatever it is that bugs do when it gets really cold. I think it's torpor. But I don't know for certain. Hey, Laguna. Are you doing this patrol thing every day? Thing? What do you call him thing? Were you aiming to become a world-traveling journalist? You've heard of timber mechanics, right? I've talked with the chief of the chief and editor. He said he's interested in any article related to world travel. That's great! We should go talk to him sometime. Yeah. Doesn't really want to go back to anywhere that he's been before. He kind of, being a soldier kind of messed him up a little bit. He has some PTSD. I mean... it's a super low-key version of PTSD that essentially just gives him... I mean, he already had anxiety issues, but it just, like, really ratcheted up his anxiety. Which is actually, now that I think about it, kind of a heavy subject for a Final Fantasy game. Not, like, super, but... brothers. Let's go ahead and get boost. Just get that out of the way. Alright. It'd be okay if we stayed here a bit longer, right? Need time to gather more material? This seems like a really nice town. You're gonna write about this place first, aren't you? No way. Can't make this place famous. Too much publicity, and you get all those tourists and stuff? You're afraid someone might come and take Rain away? Laguna, you've changed, man. Hey, I see a monster. It's... Nope, we need to go and get those drains for Kyros. Gotta optimize this as much as... Even though I'm not looking to get, like, 100% perfectly optimized, I am looking to give, you know, a pretty accurate representation of how this game goes. And what you really want to do is you want to optimize your draw points. Now, some of them are not refilling draw points, and some of them take a long time to refill, but you definitely want to optimize your draw points as much as you're capable of anyway. Like, don't go out of your way unless it's a spell that you really want. But ooh. Pow. Like, I would expect even a giant caterpillar to go into whatever winterized state that bugs go into. Just based on how, like, look at that. That is a giant pillar of ice that we summon in it. Like, that's a lot of cold. Now, I know this is an RPG, so we have to go by the hit points and all, but... After all, we have people that get shot by guns and don't die. Get shot by guns a lot. Ah, noses. Why? Alright. Let's just get rid of these bugs. We've used up quite a bit of magic. I mean, that's mostly what we've spent this entire episode doing, is just using up magic as Kyros and Laguna. I mean, that's fine. We need to use up the magic at some point, and I might as well show off what I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time doing off stream, but still. I think you guys get the point. Come on, kill the caterpillar. Killing me, Laguna. You're killing me. Or rather, you're killing yourself by not getting a critical on this guy. Ooh. Not good, man. Can't keep going doing shit like that. Alright. Caterpillar down. Can we avoid getting poisoned, please? Thank you. Alright. I have to take care of this bug. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a weird mosquito-like thing. Like, they're kind of going for a strige from D&D, but... Wow, man. Maybe I should have put Encounter Half on. No, this is good. Hey, we might be able to put all the blizzards over on Kyros. That'd be good. Actually, after this fight, I'm pretty sure we'll have no problem doing that. And if not all of them, then certainly the greater majority of them will be all on Kyros. Actually, no, it's not all of them. He's got 55 and he's got 60 some odd. So that's gonna leave like 20 on Laguna, which is fine. I can live with that. We'll just use those guys up. Ooh, boost is done. So first off, 15. Yep, that's great. Perfect. And then do we really want summon magic? No, not right now. We want... Actually, you know what? That's fine. It's only 40. Oh. I mean, that just kind of happened. Last... God, was it really only... No, not this last weekend. The weekend before. I had Quistis and Squall in the training center after the ball. And so we saved in there. Weekend starts. And I start just grinding up. Initially, it was just going to be a few levels. But some of the enemies had spells that I wanted. So what went from just a couple levels turned into a lot of levels. Also, I really wanted to get the GFs really strong because I know the GFs are, in a way, more important than the characters. Actually, GFs are way more important in terms of leveling up than the characters. So, no, yeah, if you want to truly maximize the game, you want to level your characters as little as possible, get into as few fights as possible. Because with the exception of a few bosses, most of the game levels up with your highest character available at the time. So if you have all your characters available, then, well, whoever's your highest level is going to determine the highest level of the enemies, or the level of the enemies. And so then you have some really, really weak people. Yeah. What? Girl talk. Let's come back later. Is it average? I thought it was all based on your highest level character that you had available at the time. Something inside me tells me to listen. Rain, aren't you gonna marry Uncle Laguna? A guy like that? He was carried in here crying like a baby, and I was the one who had to take care of him. His crude way of speaking, I don't know if his aspirations as a journalist. Every time I try to have a serious conversation, he avoids it. I can't stand his snoring, and he talks in his sleep. But he's really nice. I really, really like him. Rain, Uncle Laguna and Elle should all be together. Aw, such a sweet girl. Slowly back down the stairs without trying to make it creak. But you know, I think what he really wants to do is travel all over the world. I don't think he has it in him to live in a quiet country town like this one. Some people are like that. Oh, it makes me so mad. Ah. Yo don't like him. I feel the same as you, L. Oh? What is that? What is that little move? Yeah, you're back. Came back in a hurry. Report to the commander. Here's my report on today's patrol and the monster extermination. Including Baku Bakus and Bun Buns. That's Assistant Commander alone. Oh. Assistant Commander alone so hates. I've exterminated 42 monsters. Shall we eat before you get started on with your next patrol? I'll call you when it's ready, so just wait in your room. You seem pretty tired. You should take a quick nap. I do feel really tired. I should take a quick nap. Doorway out. So, this little scene right here, if you didn't pay attention to it the first time, should tell you a lot. That's a lot of bullets. I own and have used firearms a fair portion of my life. Well now, shall we rest up a bit? Huh? What's the matter? I get scared sometimes. Scared of waking up somewhere else. Scared of not seeing alone. Scared of not seeing rain. What happened to me? I feel... What is this I'm feeling? Oh, please let it be this room when I wake up. Please let it be in this puny bed when I wake up. Laguna, you've changed. Where am I? Not that much. I mean, a little bit, but... Ah, welcome back, Cell. The dream world again. Huh? How's Laguna doing? I don't know. I didn't see him. It's not like I know everything about Ward, but... Well, you know Laguna and company went to that Centra place and got in a real fix, right? After that, Ward's been all alone. He's working in some sort of, like, prison-like place. And he's bored out of his mind. All he wants to be is fighting alongside Laguna. So what is this we're experiencing? How the hell should I know? Didn't you say that Ward was working in some sort of prison? Yeah, so? And wasn't he from Galbadia? Sure, he was a soldier there. Ah, Zell. Well, since we're prisoners, shouldn't we be trying to break out of here? I wonder what happened to Squall. Did they bring him here too? Probably not. I mean, that'd be silly. Also, unlike everyone else here, Zell's weapons are his fists. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you supposed to be Ward in that dream world? Just now I was. Does this room look familiar? Of all the stupid quests... What? Hey, whoa, wait a sec. I know this place! Everyone, listen up! This is the prison where Ward works at. He's a janitor here! There are so many rooms just like this. It's got to be here. There's a prison for political activists in Galbadia. This must be the place where Ward works. Right here, where we are. I'm sure of it. It's no surprise we're in jail. We did attack the sorceress. We went up against the president. We'll all be sentenced to death. That president is no longer in charge. I know that Galbadia is in the hands of the sorceress. What's gonna happen to us? Things don't look so good. What's gonna happen to us? And where the hell is that guy Irvin? And where's Squall? To the sorceress? I'm not sure I can gulp loud enough to make that on stream. Not without, like, putting the mic right up against my throat. Which I really don't want to do. I've got it in a pretty nice spot. I don't want to mess that up. Where am I? In a tiny little cell. Challenged Idia. My wound. No wound. How? The Galbadian soldiers. We were surrounded. He was there. Cypher. Leering down at me. Damn you, Cypher! Ooh. That shook way more than I would like it to. Oh god. No, 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 no. That is totally not cool. I'm not even talking about the cell size. I'm just talking about this, like, weird moving elevator contraption. F you. For making a prison like this. Floor 7? What was that loud noise? I don't like him at all. It's the sound of your friend being tortured. What do you mean? Shut up! Don't screw around with me. You understand who's in charge here? Zell can beat the crap out of all three of these guys with them shooting guns. And Quistis is quite the mage. Stop! Oh, I almost forgot. Hey man, is there a Renoa in with you? I'm Renoa. Oh, alright. Then come over here. What are you doing to Renoa, you bastard? Stop it already. Stop. I'll go. Renoa? I'll be fine. Let's go. I mean, it's a good thing they brought machine guns, because that's the only way they would... Or SMGs. Because that's the only way they would stop Zell, but still. Squall. You're pitiful. I beat you on accident, you little bitch. That is a unique hole in my head. I could see his entire hand. Take him away. Oh yeah, I forgot about those little guys. I'm sure you can imagine what happens now. What do you want? Tell me what seed an idiot is. Tell me what seed is. Idiot demands to know. Seed? A codename from Balamgarden's elite mercenary forces, Seed Combat Specialists. Don't you already know? Not a seed. There must be some kind of secret you're given when you become a seed. There's nothing. Even if there were, you think I would tell you? You're on my tough nut to crack list. Didn't think you'd talk that easily. Geez, I'm honored. So here's a little something for you. Now there's a... effectively, if I recall, a QuickTime event associated with this. Even if you don't talk, others will. The instructor, the little messenger girl, or that chicken wuss. He wouldn't last 3 seconds. God, that is such a lame fucking name for somebody to make fun of somebody. Chicken wuss? Chicken wuss. They're all here? Oh, you bet. But since I like you so much, I thought you should go first. I was hoping you'd be there, Squall. So, how'd I look in my moment of triumph? My childhood dream fulfilled. I've become the sorceress's knight. Hey, Kasan. Who doesn't? No, he's just... So Cypher's thing is he wants to be important. But he never is. Squall is always important. Has been since they first met each other. And he can't stand that. So he picks on Squall to try and make himself feel better, more important. His romantic dream. But Cypher, now you're just a torturer. What did you say? Passed out cold, huh? This is the scene where you swear your undying hatred of me. The tale of evil mercenary versus the sorceress's knight. The fun's just started, Squall. Don't disappoint me now. I won't. God, I could have swore there was a minigame associated with that. Ow, 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 ow. But, apparently not. Because, it seems there's an anti-magic field here. I must be confusing that with a very similar torture scene from Metal Gear, which I know has a minigame. There's nothing on the platter. What's that noise? You again. Poor Sombra? Yo, who do you think you are? Yeah, you big meanie, stop that! Oh. Yeah, you don't... You'll regret those words. He's so mean. You okay? Doesn't work so well, but... It's the fact that you try. That's what matters, Selfie. Well now, Squall, I'll ask again. What is Seed? And why do they oppose the sorceress? Yeah, that's really his name. Not just guard or prison warden or anything like that. Seed? Oppose sorceress? Sir Cypher, the missiles targeting the garden are ready to launch. Excellent. Balam Garden is to be destroyed on charges of training seeds to oppose the sorceress. What? It's a pity, really. I grew up there too. But the orders are orders, and Edia wants it destroyed. No! After the garden's gone, the seed hunt will begin. I'll be Edia's bloodhound and hunt down every one of your kind. He's Anakin! Oh my god, so much makes sense! I mean, I know he's the most mature member of anyone that we actually get to use, which is... odd thing to think about. But he's just Anakin! Holy shit! Continue with the interrogation. Wow, that changed everything in my mind. Ready to talk? I don't understand the question. Don't mess with me. Edia says you know something. Now spit it out. Talk. What is Seed all about? Seed? Aren't we mercenaries from Balam Garden? Special forces. Just tell him that. Yeah? So? I don't know anything. Why do you keep asking me? What's that? What did you say? Your breath stinks. Punk, you asked for it. That's not what we said. How's that? How you like me now, huh? Good night. Completely knocked out cold. Hey, two Moombas! Watch him! What now? Wow, we just walked through Moombas. What do we do? Just stay here? We'll get tortured for sure. We can't just sit here. We have to think of a way to escape. Anyone got a plan? Yeah, I do. Squall gets tortured. Probably to death. Zell, you punch everyone in the face really hard. That's kind of what you do. Both Selphie and Quistis could be amazing distractions until you get their weapons, at which point they will beat the crap out of some people. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Doesn't sound like you are. Well, we can't rely on magic here, so we have to go with weapons. We have to somehow get them back. Weapons. My weapons are these fists of mine. I could do some serious damage without weapons. It's up to me, baby. Let's go. I'll get the weapons back. Oh yeah? You worked here as Ward, so you know the place. Not really. All Ward did was mop the floors. Just leave it to me. You two lie down there. I mean, as soon as either we get their weapons or the anti-magic ward comes off, both of them are very good mages and will clean house. But until then, I think the Zell and the Moomba are the best way we have to win any fights. He laid him out with a single punch to the gut. Like, that guy has ruptured organs. Huh. You want to go too? I guess. Just don't get in my way. In the way. Same thing. You gonna come, ladies? So where do we need to go? I don't even recall. I know we need to go up to get to Squall, but I think we need to go down to get the weapons. Floor 6, huh? A bird? Well, we'll punch it. I guess I should probably see if we have our GFs and magic to, you know, equip to Zell to make him powerful. Because otherwise, this is going to take a long time per fight. Because these enemies are going to be way more powerful than Zell is. Oh, Kashan? First off, thank you for following me. I noticed that you did that. I really appreciate it. And secondly, how do I pronounce your name? I like to try and get it right as frequently as possible. Hey, good job, Zell. More sheer feathers. Don't need them. Nope. Oops. So... Quetzalcoatl's fine. I would rather have... Oh, that's because they have everybody, don't they? Nope, want that. If it can go away for the moment. And Diablos need that, okay. So that doesn't really change anything. Okay. And then Irvin. Brothers, Carbuncle. Let's take off Carbuncle and Brothers. He can have Ifrit. For now. For attack. And then Zell, for the moment, can have all three until no. We want draw, magic, items, HP, magic, magic. Nope. We want protect. Doesn't have enough of. How about shell? Definitely not enough shell. Man, life actually has a really good elemental junction. We'll go with that for the moment. See if we can't steal any more. And then... Alright, well... That'll have to do for the moment. Alright, so... We have reached a save point, and we are past our 2-hour mark, so I'm just going to go over our announcements one more time before closing out for the night. First off, I would like to thank everyone who's stopped by to check out the show, and I would in particular like to thank Gracker, ArcanaTube, and Kashan for participating in chat. So, announcement number 1, we are only 2 followers away from reaching our goal of 25, at which point I will schedule a 24-hour stream. Now with the holidays coming up, it might be a little bit difficult to work that in conveniently, but I will schedule it, and once it's scheduled, that's the date it's going to be on. It's not likely to change once that scheduling occurs. Secondly, if you scroll down the page just a little bit, you'll see a link to my Twitter. Pinned on the front page of my Twitter is a poll, a straw poll. That straw poll is who our primary team is going to be in Final Fantasy VIII. So if you want to have a say in that, please take that poll. If, for whatever reason, the option that you want I have neglected to put in that poll, either comment on the tweet or send me a message here on Twitch, and I will use that as your vote for who you want to be our primary team. And lastly, starting Friday, Desert Bus for Hope begins. It's a charity run by Learning Ready Run. It usually lasts about a week long, and I'm going to be hosting it during its entirety. My normal streams are still going to happen, so you don't have to worry about that. But that is just something extra that's going to be happening in between those streams. So, if you want to check it out, they do a lot of giveaways, they do a lot of raffles, auctions, a lot of just kind of impromptu sketch comedy, dance parties. It's a blast. I highly, highly recommend that you check it out. Again, that starts on Friday, and it's probably going to go till about Wednesday or Thursday of next week. So feel free to check it out here, on their own Twitchcast, on Loading Ready Run's Twitchcast. They have a website for it, which is, I think, just desertbus.org. That's if you want to actually participate in any of the auctions or giveaways or anything like that. You have to sign up with an account there, and then you can participate in any of the offerings where you could win prizes or donate money. So, again, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I hope you join me tomorrow at 7 o'clock to continue this journey of ours through the Final Fantasy series. And I hope you have a wonderful night.